Good morning and welcome to your Wake Up Yoga Flow. So whether you're doing this in your PJs first thing in the morning, or maybe you're doing it after a long day at work and you kind of just want to wake yourself up, it's whatever feels right for you. I invite you to come into a comfortable seated position, and we're going to begin with one hand rested on our heart and the other hand rested on our belly. Lengthening through the spine, try and find some space, and then when you feel ready to, we close off the eyes. And first off, in this very moment, I would like you to just take in all of your surroundings. Being aware of all the noises, the smells, the temperature, everything going on around you. And then being aware of everything going on within. How are you feeling in this very moment? Reminding yourself of what a privilege it is just to be alive, to be here, to be living. Noticing the breath, the path, the rhythm. Maybe slowing the breath down, controlling the breath so we start to control how we're feeling. And we're going to start to move through some physical postures today to really try to unravel the body, to bring our mind and body back together again. And to get all of those juices flowing so we leave our mat feeling really energetic, alive, and ready to grasp this beautiful day ahead. So when you're ready, slowly bringing the hands behind the head. We're going to inhale as we take the eye line up to the ceiling and then flutter the eyes open as you do so. Exhale as you curve, find a cat stretch, chin to the chest and round the back. Again, so we inhale, take the eye line up, peel the elbows back, open up through the throat, and then exhale, curve the spine, chin to the chest. Let's inhale, peel our way up, reach those arms all the way up towards the ceiling, spread the fingertips as wide as you can, and then taking a twist, right hand behind you, left hand on the outside of the knee, gently looking over that right shoulder. Find that space through the spine. Coming back through the middle again, reach those arms all the way up. Maybe wriggle the fingers a little bit this time, get some energy into the hands, and then twisting the other way. Left hand behind you, right hand on the outside of the leg, and twisting, looking over that back shoulder. Take a beautiful breath here, in through the nose and out through the nose. This time coming back to center, reaching up one more time. Opening out the right knee, bringing the left hand down, and then popping the right forearm on the inside of that right leg. Gently press that right knee away. Start to open up around the hip, the groin. Keep that space through the spine here. And then slowly lengthening that right leg away, bringing the right hand down to the ground. And then take a little side bend. Left arm comes up and over. Don't force yourself anywhere too early here. Just listen to the body, explore, open, breathe, be. Come back through center, assist that leg in, give it a little bit of help. Taking the left leg out when you're ready. Left arm on the inside, gently press that left knee back, keeping that length through the spine here. And then slide that left leg away. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches over. Really creating lots of space through the rib cage here so that your lungs can function fully. Then we'll gently come back over with the hands. Make your way onto all fours in your own time. Take as long as you need. And once you get there, start to circle into the body. So not only into the hips, but into the rib cage, the shoulders, going to the side, forwards, back, and then the other way. Just really acknowledging, okay? So just observing how the body's feeling this morning. Starting to come into a traditional cat and cow. So rippling through the spine now, shifting the weight forwards and back maybe. Listening into how the back is feeling. Maybe we start smaller and then start to gradually get bigger. Then we'll lead with the hips as we come back into our child's pose, creeping those fingertips forwards, gently allowing the body to fold down towards the ground here. Maybe closing off the eyes, taking some big belly breaths all the way around the rib cage into the back of the body. Using this opportunity to ground down, to bring yourself home. A moment of appreciation for you, for your physical body, for your health, your happiness. And then we start to move again. We curve the body, ripple our way forwards to a half high plank, and then lead with the bottom, come all the way back. Again, some curving the body, shifting the weight forwards, and then leading with the hips, coming all the way back. A gorgeous little flow here, synchronizing the breath and the body together. Let's come all the way forwards. This time, can you bring your right foot with you? Step it in between the hands, finding a low lunge. Ground down through the right foot, and then sweeping the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Soften the shoulders, press that left hip through, pull the right hip back. And then bringing the hands into prayer, finding a twist as the left hand comes onto the outside of the right knee. Press those hands together. Keep shifting that left hip forwards, right hip back. Then coming back through to center, taking the prayer hands all the way up towards the ceiling here. We're going to open up into a low warrior. So turn your left foot behind you so your hips can open to the long side of the mat, and then float the hands down to shoulder height. You're gazing towards the right fingers, past the right knee. Really open those hips forwards. A low supported warrior 2 here. Now straightening the right leg, bring the left hand down to the ground, reach the right arm over, a half side plank now, pressing the hips through, looking up towards the ceiling. Feel that line from the right fingertip all the way down the arm, down past the side body, the right leg into the right heel. Let's bring that right hand down, turn your body, find an all fours stance, facing the other end of the mat now, and come into that gorgeous circular motion again. Exploring into the hands, the tops of the feet, the knees, a side bend. No right or wrong here, just moving the body. Coming into our cat and cow when you're ready, opening up and curving away. Noticing how this feels. Maybe it's starting to get a little bigger as you start to kind of delve a little deeper into the physical body. Then we find our child's pose. Lead with the bottom. Have a little shimmy this time. Maybe take the hips a little wriggle. Rock into the shoulders, a little side bend. And then start to ripple forwards, finding that half high plank. Lead with the bottom coming all the way back. So shifting the body weight forwards, engaging the tummy, that firehouse element, that core control that's going to give you the power, the strength as we start to move into this day ahead of us. Let's shift the weight all the way forwards. This time the left foot is going to come through and step towards the top of the mat. Once we feel settled, we sweep the arms up and find our low lunge on the other side now. Hands coming into prayer. We take that twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Lovely to add some twists into our morning classes. A great way to give our digestive system a little bit of a boost. Release any toxins that are kind of congested in the organs there. Let's come back through to center. Reach the arms all the way up. Now you pivot on the right knee, so the right foot comes behind you. Open those arms out, bend deeper into the left knee, a low warrior 2. Hips are open here. Hips and chest are facing the side of the mat. Then we straighten the left leg, right hand comes down to the ground, reach that left arm over, press the hips through, eyeline gazes up towards the ceiling if you can. Feel that space, that strength, that awareness all at the same time. Now bring yourself back over onto all fours when you're ready, back into that little fidget, that little wriggle here. And then we will tuck our toes under and find a downward facing dog. I would recommend keeping your knees bent, heels lifted at this time in the morning. Maybe you might like to have a little fidget and explore a play, whatever feels right for you. We'll then take 2 big steps to bring ourselves to the top of the mat. We're in a standing forward fold here. Inhale as we slide the hands up the legs, find a flat back. Exhale as we fold over. Again, inhale, slide the hands up the legs. Try and find that flat, straight spine. And exhale as you curve.
This time, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach those arms up. Find an extended mountain pose. Hands to prayer. Slide them down through the midline of the body. Thumbs rest on heart center. Shifting your weight into your left leg. Lift the right knee up to hip height. A little balance here first thing in the morning. We take the right leg behind. Let's hinge forwards for a warrior 3. So body parallel to the floor, hips square to the ground. Soften into that left knee. Now bend your left knee so that you can step your right foot all the way back for a high lunge. Chest is lifted, shoulders stacked over hips. Press that right heel away from you and then twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. So we're in a high lunge with a twist now. Really draw that belly towards the spine. Press that right heel away from you. Feel into the wobbles as your body tries to figure out this balance section. Coming back through to center, the prayer hands come up and overhead. This time, pop your right heel down and open the arms. Find a full warrior 2 standing. So bend into the left leg, shoulders stacked over hips. Really strong, powerful, determined posture here. Straightening the left leg, turning both feet to face forwards. Hinge from the hips as you fold over. We find a wide leg forward fold. So both legs are straight, knees soft. Shift the weight forwards into your toes. Let your body go here. Let any stress leave the body. One big breath. Bend the knee so that you can bring yourself up to standing. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Now turn your right foot to face this end of the mat. Bend into the right knee. Find your warrior 2 on the other side. So left leg is straight, right leg is bent. I'm going to shimmy back away from my tree. Soften into the shoulders here. Now bring both arms back up to the ceiling as you lift your left hip. Find your high lunge. You're facing the other end of the mat, yeah? Press that left heel away from you. Hands come to prayer. We slide the hands through heart center. Take our twist, left elbow outside of the right knee. Press that left heel away from you. Push the hands together. Really feel strong here. Feel that powerful twist through the torso. Coming back to center with the chest. Now you might want to do a couple of little steps with the left leg to bring it in. And then we're going to lift that left leg, hinge the body forwards and find that warrior 3 on the other side. So lengthen the spine, soften into the right knee. Find that balance if you can. Starts to switch on the mind as well. Yeah, really important. Gives us a really productive day ahead. And then carefully bend the right knee as you lift the chest. Bring the left knee through, comes up to hip height. And then we pop both feet onto the ground. Reach those arms up to the ceiling. A big morning stretch. Oh, open the arms wide, dive all the way down, standing forward fold here. Again, a couple of those ripples. Inhale, slide the hands up the legs, find a flat back. Exhale, melting over. And again, inhale, slide the hands up, flat back. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, folding all the way down. Bend those knees generously so you can make your way down onto your bottoms here. Right leg is going to straighten. Left leg, we hug it in towards the chest. So we're seated now. Try and find that length in the spine. We circle the left hand, take it all the way behind you, a seated twist, looking over that left shoulder, bringing that left leg across the body. A last little twist here for this morning flow. And then ease off, bring the left hand back over. As you do so, pick up the left leg, take it to the outside of your mat, so the heel is on the mat, the toes on the diagonal. Now the right hand comes behind you, and if you can, I'm going to lift the hips, lift the left arm, lift the left heel, and find a little wild thing here this morning. Really open through the chest, the hips. Take a beautiful breath here, and then delicately make your way back down onto the ground. Let's lengthen that left leg away. Gorgeous work, guys. Bring the right leg in when you're ready. Hug it in towards you. Roll the shoulders down the back. And now big circle with that right arm. Place the hands on the ground, gazing over the right shoulder. Find that twist. Try not to lean back here. Remembering, keep that oxygen flow moving around the body. Big, big breaths. Bring the right arm back over. Now assist that right leg to come to the outside of the mat. Knee and toe are facing the diagonal. The left hand comes behind you. The right arm reaches up as we lift the right heel, lift the hips, open up here. If this is too intense, please don't worry. And then we carefully bring the bottom back down and then gently bring those legs back in, finding that cross-legged seated posture where we began this session today, and bringing one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly, and closing off the eyes. Again, I invite you to be aware of everything going on around you now. Maybe the light has changed. Maybe your house is coming to life a little bit more. There might be more noises. And then be aware of what's going on within. Has it changed here? Maybe the heart rate is a little quicker. Maybe the breath a little bit more rapid. Maybe you're feeling more energetic, more alive, more ready for today. And just before we leave this practice, just again reminding ourselves of what a privilege it is to be here. Not only to be able to share this practice with you this morning, but to be here stepping into this wonderful day ahead. So go out there, make the most of it, and make every second count. Namaste.